All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. This is the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, where we bring you that real news and not that fake news. And we had all types of stuff pop off since we last popped up. I'm telling you, it's been wild. You saw this stuff in Russia where you had the 4 alleged gunmen come in there and shoot up a concert hall in Russia. Russia did capture all of them, and they're going to be in some tough trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to play. Now the people are going to realize that they play dirty games when it comes to war. You know what I'm saying? You had Victoria Nuland talking about Putin was going to be in for some surprises. I hope that the CIA, the Ukraine didn't do this on purpose, and they're trying to blame this on ISIS, Caliphate. But I don't know what the real truth is, but being very skeptical of the United States government, I just don't understand why they would play dirty games like that. And why can't we just have peace? Why can't we just have peace and love one another? But it's not that way, though. For some strange reason, it's not that way. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you got Puff Daddy out there. Puff Daddy got raided today. He's under a whole lot of scrutiny. You know, he had the Cassidy case where he settled up real quick in 24 hours. And then you had that music producer come out talking about how he was drugged and he was allegedly fondled and stuff like that. So the Puff Daddy stuff's been going on for a long time. There's been a lot of allegations about him. And now we're saying no Diddy instead of no something else. You can figure it out. And it's just been wild. It's been wild out there. And, of course, you had the Mike Gallagher just ups and quits out of the Republican. He was from Wisconsin. So there's all types of evil in works right now. There's all types of evil in works, and that's why we're here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We're trying to give you that real news, and we want to keep you plugged in. So you got to get out and vote. You got to like and sub up here. If you don't like and sub up here, you're not going to get the real news. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the real stuff. And there's all types of stuff going on behind the scenes. Trump also today had his bail lowered. The appellate court lowered his bond. So instead of paying like $500 million, he only has to pay now $175 million. They were all giddy this morning about him. Trump, they were hoping to seize stuff. As you can see, the media is evil. The government, Biden has this all. All these people met with Biden. Letitia James met with Biden. Jack Smith met with Biden. The CIA is out here with the Kevin Morris. Y'all like, who's Kevin Morris? Kevin Morris is the guy that showed up to the trial when Hunter Biden showed up, and he walked out when he was supposed to testify. He was supposed to testify the other day with Tony Bobolinsky, but he did not. So a lot of people are saying now that the Kevin Morris guy is an asset for the CIA because they wouldn't let him interview him. They were trying to interview him. The Congress was trying to interview him, but wouldn't. So as you can see, a lot of working parts are moving along, but we're just not getting down to the bottom of it. So that's what we're here to do. We're trying to break down everything, and I just don't understand how all this can happen. It just makes you sad for America. It makes you sad for America that people that come over here and spend 1 hour here in America, cross illegally, break into this country, get more money than a retired senior citizen on Social Security. So we're just trying to break this down. We're trying to get out there and make it right. We need to make America first, and that's why we're here. We're patriots. We're standing strong. You got to tell your friends, your family, you got to get out there and vote. That's the only way we're going to get out this mess. You got to get out and vote. And if you want this nonsense to continue, then you're going to vote Joe Biden. You're going to vote Democrats. You see what they're doing. They're destroying this country. All they do is recycle lies on top of lies on top of lies. Everything in our history seems like a lie. So I don't know. You got to stay awake. If you do not stay awake, and I know you're busy. You're busy. But I'm going to break it down. You follow my Twitter or X now these days at Rock and Roll Rebel. My Instagram at Rock and Roll Rebel. My TikTok at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. There's no G. We're just going to try to bring it to the people. That's all we got to do. It's the only thing we can do. That's why I started this podcast. First, I wanted to run for Congress in my old state of Virginia. But when I talked to the people there that run the board at the RNC and all that, they're like, your life's going to change forever. I'm like, nah, I don't need all that. I don't need all that chaos, because that's how they get to you. So I figured, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to try to spread the word. And that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing. We're going to spread the word. And let's get into this. I don't know. You saw the Russia attack. You saw the whole Russia attack. You saw the prisoners, I guess the assailants. I can't show the videos here because it's YouTube, but if you go to my page, you can see it. And I pray for everybody over there. And it's just sad that it's coming down to a point now where they're doing all this dumb stuff. But I feel like Victoria Nuland was a little bit behind this, because she's been out there talking about all these surprises and what's going on with it. And it all relates. It all circles back to like the CIA. I don't know if the CIA is just so dirty. I mean, you had Kennedy. Remember? Kennedy was talking about the CIA. They wanted to kill the CIA. So I just don't understand what's going on. Is the CIA working for America or against America? Because they obviously hate Trump. I don't know what they're doing about that Mike Gallagher guy who's retiring. You had the other guy. What was it? Buck retired. So are they trying to switch Congress over? Are they trying to switch Congress over to Hakeem Jeffries? So if somebody doesn't get to the magic number of electoral votes, that Congress would have to vote? And then that way they would have the House? I don't know. I think Trump's going to win huge. I mean, it's rumbling out there. You know what I'm saying? The streets is talking. They're saying no Diddy. They're saying Trump 2024. So I just want to play this whole Victoria Nuland thing. She's an evil, evil witch. She's been behind of a lot of stuff. I mean, like I said, the CIA had bases in Ukraine. They had secret stuff there. They're just all over the place. And then today, I guess Vladimir Putin was bombing Kyiv and Ukraine. I guess some defense there. So I don't know if they know where this came from. A lot of stuff goes down on Telegram. They're using Telegram, and then they get it like 1 million rubles. Rubles? I don't know what it is, but it's like $5,000 USD. So that goes to show you how desperate these people are for money. And inflation here is killing Americans. The drug crisis is killing Americans coming across the border. So the Democrats don't care. They're up on their high horses. They think they're better than everybody else. And you know what? They're like, oh, you elected us in, but they don't do anything for America. I can't remember. They passed that big-ass bill just filled with trash. Nonsense. It's all nonsense. And that's why you got to get out and vote. But let me play this Victoria Nuland. She's the epitome of evil. And these are the people that they're not really elected. They're just appointed. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're talking about the Pentagon. They're just there. The CIA is just there. Nobody votes for them. I mean, the president can put in a director. But you saw what they do. They infiltrated Trump's cabinet. So they're all just, everything is just not what it seems to be. We got to get out and vote. And hopefully this time Trump can do a good cabinet. I hope he's not going to pick Mike Scott. Put in a comment, chat. Do you think he's going to pick Scott from South Carolina as the vice president? I hope not, because he's Tim Scott's nice and all, but he's not what I wanted. And he already said Vic Ramaswamy wasn't going to be it. I was hoping he'd be Kennedy, but Kennedy's not all there. He's got some great points and stuff, but I don't know if RFK Jr. is the point. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a big dummy out here.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
But let's play this. Let's get this going, because I guess we got a big show. It's Monday out there, baby. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? We had Palm Sunday yesterday. We got Easter coming up on Sunday. It's going to be great. Christ is king, baby. But let's play this right here. Let's play this. This lady right here. And they always telegraph what they're going to do, because that's what they like to do.
With the $60 billion supplemental that the administration has requested of Congress, we can ensure that Ukraine not only survives, but she thrives. With this support, in 2024, we can help ensure Ukraine can continue to fight, to build, to recover, and to reform. With this money, Ukraine will be able to fight back in the east, but it will also be able to accelerate the asymmetric warfare that has been most effective on the battlefield. And as I said in Kyiv 3 weeks ago, this supplemental funding will ensure Putin faces some nasty surprises on the battlefield this year.
And that's weird, too, because remember you had Barack Obama. Remember Barack Obama was in 10 Downing Street? So I don't know if they were telling people he met with in England. So I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand what's going on and how they want all this evil. I mean, we could prosper so much. We could prosper so much out there. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want us to. They don't want us to. And then here she is, too, talking about the battlefield, Victoria Nuland. I don't understand what they got going on out here, but we're at war, baby. We are at war. Do not mistake it. We are at war. Here she is right here. Pull her up. She's already famous, but we got to make her more popular so the average person understands who she is.
Mr. Putin's going to get some nice surprises on the battlefield, and that Ukraine will make some very strong success this year.
Is that what she's talking about, where they're going to go up and shoot up innocent civilians in the middle of Russia in a concert hall? Yeah, I know, chat. They're going to call me, oh, you a sympathizer, you a Putin head. I'm not. I don't want people dying. That's all I want. I don't want people dying. I want peace. There's so much stuff that's going on that could be together, but for some strange reason, they want to divide everybody. And some people just, you can't, no matter what you do, you cannot give them help. Like addicts in the streets like that. You can try, but you can clean up maybe a lot of them. But they don't care. They don't care. They want to send money everywhere. They want to send money to Israel. And you see the stuff that's going on in Gaza. I mean, every day. I mean, I guess Israel can just do whatever they want. They can just do whatever they want. They got no rules for them. You can't criticize them. You saw the Candace Owens is getting in fights with rabbis over there. I support Candace Owens. She's a bright mind. She's a beautiful lady. She's a mother. She's everything you want to strive to be as a female. So I advise you want to be a female, follow Candace Owens. She's doing the right thing. She's doing the right thing. But let's get off into this right here. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with this P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love. But this guy's been around for a long time, making a lot of raps. Bad Boy Entertainment, Sean John Clothing. He's just been everywhere. He's been everywhere. He's famous. The people love him. But remember what Cat Williams said. Cat Williams called him out. But P. Diddy got raided today. He got raided. They raided his house. And I believe California, Los Angeles. They raided it in Miami. And supposedly P. Diddy is on an airplane somewhere over in the Caribbean. Did he escape? He did the OJ of the air. Maybe he's going to go meet Russell Simmons in Bali. Because Russell Simmons, Def Jam, is in a lot of trouble. He was under allegations. And he fled to a place where the United States can't extract you. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but let's play this video. They had Puffy's kids all in handcuffs and all that. So it's wild. It's 100% wild. I just don't understand. I don't understand what's going on anymore. I don't understand what's going on anymore in America. I don't. Truth come to light. Maybe that Cat Williams thing was right. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams talking about truth is coming to light. That's what we doing, baby. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. Protect yourselves at all times. I'm telling you, the government's not. They're trying to lead us down the road to World War III and stuff. So let's play this wild-ass video here of Puffy getting arrested. He didn't even get arrested. Nobody knows where Puffy's at, but his family was at home, and it's wild.
The Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Field Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30.
Is it me, or is there more people at Puffy's house than there are at the border right now trying to secure it? Look at all them. There's a ton of cops. Oh, my.
Different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Look how they got
less
him.
than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up the street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home.
What the hell is that right there? You see that? What's that big silver statue right there? See it? It's like a silver statue with no head. They had like some alien reptilian that the other day. Oh, my. Puffy. Puffy is like the Jeffrey Epstein of rap. Is that what we're going with?
Afternoon, we actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now, they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody, were inside that home at the time of the raid.
I don't know who
did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from...
Yeah, so they're going to be taking computers, tablets, all the electronic devices. They take all that stuff. It's wild. I don't know what the hell Puffy got going on. What the hell's Puffy got going on? He in trouble. He's definitely in trouble because you had all the allegations and all that. So, Puff Daddy, you should have known better. And you did Mace wrong. You did Biggie wrong. Some say you killed Tupac, allegedly. So, he's got to come. And 50 Cent is probably popping some champagne and laughing. So, be prepared to see what he got coming. But let's get into some other stuff. I mean, we going crazy, baby. We going crazy. We live. You know what I'm saying? What's the chat doing, baby? Chat it up. Chat it up. Where's the chat say? Come on. All right, let's get into this Kevin Morris guy and Mike Gallagher retirement. Let's try to wrap all this up and get it together. So here's the thing with Mike Gallagher and these Republicans retiring from the House. The deep state is deep state, and they got blackmail because they want to do. Mike Gallagher's trying to retire before, if he retires before, I think April 17th or something after that, which he's trying to do, there can't be a runoff election. So he waited deliberately so there wouldn't be a runoff election, because if he retired now and they're trying to get him reprimanded or whatever, I don't know what the legal term is, but to quit now. They want him out now. That way there's enough time they can run a special election, which would probably be within a few months, maybe September, so they could have representation. But he was trying to quit and just leave Wisconsin with nobody and then leave the House with only one vote up for Republicans. And then that way there's going to be another one coming. So this is what they're going to do. There's going to be another one coming. It's not going to be Mike Gallagher. It's not going to be Buck at the end. There's going to be more, because you had Nancy Pelosi going on TV talking about that she's going to have Hakeem Jeffries sooner than later. So, I mean, I don't understand that. And then it all ties in with the Hunter thing, because they subpoenaed Peter Navarro's in jail because he didn't want to talk to Congress about the January 6th committee. Hunter Biden never shows up. He's a CIA asset. That's what they're saying with the Kevin Morris thing. And then, of course, the media's all breaking down and all this other dumb stuff. But let's play this Nancy Pelosi thing. She was on with Jen Psaki. You know, she's a super cutie redhead out here. She's a super cutie redhead. And Nancy Pelosi out here with her heavies. Well, let's play this. I mean, they tell you right in front of you. They're so dumb, they'll put it in front of you. You got to pay attention.
Marjorie Taylor Greene filed a motion to vacate the speakership, as you know, in response to Congress keeping the government open with a funding bill she didn't like. But there's also been 2 more House Republicans who announced they're leaving early in recent weeks. It all feels very chaotic and crazy. Is it possible that, because after Mike Gallagher leaves, there's going to be a margin of 1. Is it possible, could you see a scenario where Democrats take the majority even before Election Day because it's so dysfunctional?
Well, I told that to Hakeem Jeffries when he became our leader, and we're very, very proud of him and the whole leadership team. Any one of them could be speaker. Hakeem will be next and soon. Yeah, that could happen. But the fact is that the disrespect for the institution with these motions to vacate, the disrespect for the Republicans in the Congress with the departure of these Republicans takes them to a precarious place. But I remind that I, at the end, only had to vote a margin of 2 because of one thing and another. And when we had the majority, and we still got our work done. We passed a historic agenda under the leadership of President Biden, and working with the House and the Senate in a very, shall we say, respectful, collaborative way. So it isn't just because you have a small margin doesn't mean you can't get the job done, but you have to have.
It's all one big uniparty. It's all big one uniparty. Nancy Pelosi, she's running. She's rerunning again. She's 180,000 years old. She made $200+ million in insider trading. So I don't know what's going on, people. I don't know what's going on, but we got to get out there and vote. You got to get out there and vote, right? Get out and vote. Make sure you like and sub up. Come on, people. Like and sub up. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Get out and vote. And watch the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, baby. We on nightly. We're the news, baby. We're the future of news. We are the #1 trending news station of independent news that are up-and-comers. So we're in a small bracket of a small percentage, but we're very high, and the people love us. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that notification button, and hit that subscribe button. That's what we're asking for. That's it. That's it. Just get us out there. It's the only way we're going to grow. And if you like this, we keep it daily, baby. We keep it daily, Monday through Friday. We live. We hit you with shorts. I don't know how much entertainment I can put out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to start. You all got to start paying me for all this entertainment I put out here. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this Mike Gallagher thing. I don't understand. I mean, not Mike Gallagher. He's retiring. So that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to get a hold of the House to keep Trump out because they're thinking Trump won't get enough electoral votes. But Trump's going to have a landslide. It's going to be Reagan-esque. Everybody's going to vote for Trump this go-around. We're here. And I don't think they're going to be able to cheat as much because COVID had everybody in lockdown and fear. So nobody's scared of COVID no more. You know what I'm saying? They realized COVID was just a flu and a scam or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But I ain't see bodies in the street. So, let's play this. This is the only thing I can find on this Kevin Morris. Kevin Morris is the sugar brother of Hunter Biden. He bought his paintings. He paid off his insurance debt, house debts. He shows up with them in Congress. I don't understand why he's so close to him. He's like a sugar daddy. And for some strange reason, the CIA wouldn't let the people interview him. Right here is a little breakdown of it. A whistleblower came out, said the CIA blocked investigations from interviewing Kevin Morris in the Hunter Biden tax probe and weighs in on the Hunter Biden impeachment, Joe Biden's impeachment. So let's play some of this. This is long. This is on Fox. And this should break it down. And the media don't talk about this. Just like with the Russia stuff right now happened, that's dead silent. All the media is talking about now is Trump. You see it. You turn on any news program, it's Trump and his trials, Bond. They're trying to get him to slip up. Then they're all out here trying to say Biden was just all over the place on a campaign trail, but you don't see no videos. There's no videos of it because they hide it all. And just like when Trump was giving his speech when he came out of New York today They cut him off. MSNBC cut him off. CNN cut him off, and they're trying to say it's lies. But nobody listens to those bums no more. They listen in here to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. So let's play this. This will educate you on Kevin Morris, the sugar brother, for the one and only Hunter Biden and why he can't be touched.
Welcome back. Well, a new whistleblower coming forward accusing the CIA of blocking federal investigators from interviewing Hunter Biden's so-called sugar brother, Kevin Morris, during the 5-year probe into Hunter's tax returns. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer and Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan sending a letter to CIA Director William Burns saying that 2 DOJ officials were allegedly called into the CIA headquarters and they were told Morris could not be a witness for their investigation into Hunter Biden. The House Judiciary Committee is now suing 2 Justice Department officials, attempting to enforce subpoenas for their testimony related to this Hunter Biden tax investigation. Lawmakers want to ask the officials why they agreed to bring charges against Hunter for the 2014 and 2015 tax years, and then why they reversed that decision a few months later. Joining me right now is Texas Congressman Pat Fallon. He's a member of the House Oversight and Armed Services Committees. Congressman, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So what went on here? You never got to interview Kevin Morris. And what do you believe took place?
Well, Maria, I should be shocked and surprised upon learning this, but I'm not at all because it just simply fits a pattern. What federal agency hasn't protected Hunter Biden? We've got the FBI, the IRS, the DOJ.
He's got a point.
U.S. Assistant Attorney Leslie Wolf. It's again, it fits a pattern. And there's 2 tiers of justice. If your last name is Biden, you can get away with millions of dollars of tax evasion and not face any consequences, because he almost did. I mean, they almost had a blanket immunity deal. Fortunately, Judge Noriega stepped in and said, no, I'm going to avoid this, and he's going to face some charges. He's going to face gun charges, and he's going to face tax evasion charges. And Maria, I think he's going to get convicted of both, but not serve a day in jail. So mark my words. This is March of 2024. I'm going to make a prediction, Maria. I think Joe Biden will lose the election in November, and in his lame duck two and a half months, he's going to pardon his son before he ever sees the inside of a jail cell.
So will there ever be any accountability for this influence peddling that you and your colleagues have laid out and told us has been going on for decades?
That's to be determined. I mean,
we already know all that. They didn't say much about Kevin Morris, but something going on there, people. There's something going on. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do? The only thing we can do is get out and vote. You got to get out and vote and spread the word out there. Find the real truth. Find the real truth. And don't forget, we got a big eclipse coming up on April 8th. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a solar eclipse. Look for the moon, everybody. Look for the moon. You know what I'm saying? The moon blocks out the sun. Look for the moon. Let me know if you see the moon, everybody. Why wouldn't we be able to see the moon? I don't know. But thank you all for tuning in, baby. Thank you for tuning in to the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. I'm your man, Thunder Dan. You know what I'm saying? We out here getting wild, baby. We getting wild. We in the jungle. Protect yourselves at all times.
Dumb motherfucker.
Because if you don't, nobody will. I promise you that. It's peace and love. It's peace and love. I'll see you all tomorrow, baby. It's Tuesday.